Hi, good evening, Corrie Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, life coach, coming in to do the channeled monthly messages for the month of October. And I am starting this one out with, I'm going to start this one with Taurus. So we are starting the very beginning of the month with a full moon, and the full moon, of course, is falling into, it is falling into into the constellation of the astrology, as the astrology goes, of Aries. And so my messages are channeling from the divine. Uh, they're channeling through from a place where it's for the collective and not a personal reading. This is not an astrological report that I'm giving you, or a birth chart, or anything like that. This is a unknown message when it starts to feel for me. I am using the tarot cards to work through the energy and to allow the energy to unfold. Um, um. So Taurus, I have a lot of ums around you, a lot of ums. It's like a lot of what the F's, what moment's happening for you, Taurus. And it's like, that's just in your thoughts, like in your head. So it's like, I thought last year this time life was going to be like better by this time. I thought things were going to be in a better place. I thought. It's like, well, let's not start thinking with our head, and let's allow our heart to guide us, Taurus. And you're being told to be guided by your heart, because there is this sense of like some endings that are coming through for you. And I'm just laying out some cards with this. So there is some endings coming through. I have some sense that there's some places in life that you're not letting those endings happening, but you have that material world energy. Sorry, I'm leaning forward to get my other deck of tarots. I don't know why. They're exact same tarots are tarots, but I just feel that need to bring in that tarot other deck for some reason. I'm going to lay it right there for now. So Taurus, I have this sense of I have a sense as if there is truly like you're looking through the horizons. This full moon, we have 2 in October, and this full moon that's showing for you right now is really showing me that you're going to be turning into a new direction. It's like you really thought by now you'd be charging forward, you'd be moving forward with a lot of things in life, but it has not been happening as you thought it would happen. It was like, oh, oh, yeah. It's like 3 O's on here, but it's like third time is a charm. And I feel like with that last oh, it just like with that last oh, we're really truly being able to know that there is going to be a turn of events, a change in events. But this is a little heads up for you, Taurus, is that you can't you're trying to carry the weight of the world, or something of the past that you're truly trying to carry with you as you're moving forward. And I just feel like you have to let go. It's like surrender over everything. My head is itching. It's like surrendering over everything that has been holding you back, and allowing this life to allowing life to guide you. Allowing life to guide you, not being so stuck in the material world type of thing. But I only have one of the material world cards. So there's something from the material world that is at a that has ended, but I feel as if all of your treasures, all of your good things from material world are really coming in. I do have the 10 of Pentacles here, and I just got this overwhelming sense that let the wounds heal, let the things on, let the world show you now the gifts, the opportunities, what can happen. But it is truly that sense of, I have the Page of Wands, I have that you're not really like fully ready to step forward. It's like you got to take these baby steps. The Chariot is in reverse, and I'm just like, you're not charging all the way forward, but you're going forward. You will be. You have the 8 of Cups. You have this sense of, I feel like you're really looking out, but you're still looking into a dark, because there's a lot of unknown that has not unfolded within the whole world right now. It's like even in our messages, like I just feel like there's this black spot that we're looking at there, where we can see there's a light. We can see that there's a punch hole, light bright. Think about that back when we're like back in the day of being a kid, and there was this game called Light Bright, and you put the black sheets on, and it had like the design of the pattern, and you put the little pegs in, and they would be colored and they'd light up, and you could make like a ship. You could make, well, that's what it feels like. It's like you can start punching holes into the old stories that you believe to be true, and start punching and seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, and start seeing this new realities. And so you're starting to create your own picture. You're painting. It's like you've already got an image of what is to come, but it's like you can start punching holes in stories. You can start punching holes in false truths that you were told from before. You're starting to punch holes in your new life, and you're starting to see that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and the light is there. So the other 10 that I have, I think that's, yeah, so I have two 10s. And so the other 10 is that, and it's in reverse. And I just feel like you're still trying to carry this load, but it is in reverse. So it's like, you are letting things fall out, and you're letting things fall away, but it's not really there. And then we got the Fool card that's also in reverse. And I'm like, you're not willing to take the risk yet. It's like you're trying to just like put your feet in, and not being brave enough to, or courageous enough to make that change, to make that move. But you also got the Three of Swords. There's a third person story involved in your story. So whether or not it is something of the past, or there's something that, or you just have an like old hurt or old wound from a third person story, or if there is actually a and it is in the upright position, I do feel as if there is, like, whether or not there's like this little birdie whispering in your ear telling you these stories, but something is interfering. You have an interference in your ability to be able to trust, or an interference in the energy of the direction that you want to take, or just not being willing to fully trust yet. And that Three of Swords is shown. It's that third party interference. Like there's a third party energy in here. And I feel as if you're trying to move forward, you're trying to take that new direction, but something keeps getting stuck in here, and there's like a stuck energy. And I'm like, we're here to more than exist. That's like, it's like, I'm always got. And so it's like, and so the page of, that's my book. And so we also have the Page of Swords here, and this is a blue, and I feel like this is a blue card. I feel like what it's showing me is it goes to the blue. It goes to the throat. It goes to the throat chakra. And, being able to put a truth out there, being able to walk in a truth, being able to be gentle and kind to yourself, and that to be able to move past whatever this is that's kind of the stuck energy in here, to be able to move past that is going to take truly walking, living, and speaking within your truth, and being honest with yourself, so that you can start to move forward, start to move past the what the fucks, start to move forward past that, start to move past that. And see, I said it was like, what the fuck energy. It was coming in all around me. It's like, what the fuck? And it's that, and so in that came the Power 3. Now, the card that just came flying out and fell onto my lap was the Devil card. And I just have this energy that's involved in here, and it's masking itself as kindness. It's masking itself as something that it's not. Whatever that third person story is, whatever that blocked energy is, whatever that is not real, it's not true. Or it's like it's time for it to be done, letting it go, kind of pushing that energy out. But there is a ending that comes with that, is what I feel like. I feel like there's some sort of like let go energy that's flowing through with this. And I just feel like I'm like this kid, like I just don't want to look up. Like I'm trying to, almost as if there's this, like somebody has some shame, somebody is like not speaking the whole truth, somebody don't want to look up at us. And the Devil card kind of has that. So see, there's no visual eyes. like, no, and it's the same thing. I'm like looking down like this, like somebody has like, almost like I have this, like all secrets are being exposed, all things are coming to light. And with that, of course, brings about the change that you need. Had this come up earlier too, in my life. And then I'm bringing my attention's going to like the little purpley kind of looking little stones that are in the star. And I feel like this is like that third eye, is that sometimes you don't need your human eyes to be able to see. You have to trust you have to trust your third eye. You have to trust your intuition. You have to trust without being able to see. And so sometimes that whole what we think we see is not what is real. And sometimes we have blinders on. And so sometimes those blinders have to come off. And sometimes we have to, but we have to move past the shame game. We have to move past that energy now. And I feel like with this moon, it's lighting this up. Truth is coming in. You will be able to move forward. You will be able to start to make some changes. And there will be some endings that come with that. And it's like, don't be afraid to live with that. And don't be afraid to be like if you have to take baby steps, take the baby steps, let it happen. But the shift, the move is happening regardless, Taurus. So I hope this resonates with some of you, and have a wonderful October. And I'll see you all again in November. Much love. Bye bye.